We are going to be talking about the basal body temperature prediction method for ovulation tracking. And what does it entail? And it's very easy. Although the argument against this is that the surge, the increase in temperature happens after the ovulation might have occurred. But then we have evidence to the effect that there is a dip in temperature, like about 0.5 to 1 degree Fahrenheit at the time of ovulation. So what you do is that if you want to use the basal body temperature measurement method to track ovulation, you get a thermometer, a digital thermometer that can determine the temperature, the body temperature, to 2 decimal places. So once you can get a thermometer like that, there are 3 options. So, and this also works with the calendar method, and that is why it is inevitable for you to learn how to use the calendar method. So you have actually had a rough idea of when your ovulation is going to come. So based on this rough idea, a few days, that is exactly around your fertile window, you start testing every day. It doesn't cost you anything to buy. It doesn't cost you more than just that one-time cost. So you keep testing. You keep testing your temperature. Now the temperature could be taken from the mouth, from the armpits. It could be taken, from the mouth. It's better to be taken from the mouth, from the vagina, or from the anus. It has been shown that the anal temperature is the most accurate, but it is also inconvenient for most people. But the vaginal temperature is just okay too. So you can test from the vagina. You put the thermometer in the vagina. Don't forget, it can measure to 2 decimal places. So when you use it, you record it. You have a sheet of paper, or you have an exercise book for you to be able to make reference to it from time to time. You have an exercise book. So on this exercise book, you can do it 4 hours, you can do it 3 hourly, you can do it 6 hourly. So, but the thing is that you want to really be able to track exact, you want to be able to study the temperature trends. And definitely you'll be able to note it. And when you record it, it will come to a time that there will be a dip. You notice a slight dip of about 0.5 to 1 degree Fahrenheit. And after this initial dip, then you have a steady increase. And that is why they said it increases after ovulation. And that is true. But there's also a dip just before you ovulate. And that, if you have a record, is going to show on your record that this is actually a dip. And it's very clear because you notice it immediately there's a dip. So, and that is it. If you have any questions or comments or whatsoever, please put it in the comments. We have a video that tells us about 50 different ways, 50 different reasons why a woman might be infertile. Then it talks about men too. So just go through it one by one, so that as you take care, you see it has been organized into chapters, so that if you are going through it, if there's anything that you have not learned about before, that you don't have that knowledge before, so you can always click it. It's clickable, so you can always click it and be able to read more about it and be able to learn more about it. And that is it. If there is any question, just pop it in the chats. Pop it in the comments.